Excuse me. Live on YouTube. What's up, YouTube? Good morning. Happy Sunday to you guys. Good morning to you on Instagram Live. What's going on, guys? It's your boy, Jai Raja. Welcome to this period after rest. The calendar calls it the Sunday, but who are we? How do we know? How do we know? You know? Maybe days are real. Maybe days are something made up. Maybe time is a dimension. Maybe it is a tool. Maybe it's whatever we want it to be. Shout outs to DJ Balo. Shout outs to everyone on WUBI. Moni. Man, much loves. Thank you for giving me the platform to tap in. And all I'm asking you to do is breathe. Breathe with me. Tap in. Let's elevate together, baby. Let's get these positive. Let me take a step back because it's question everything, right? So we got to keep questioning everything and find it. When we're working on something and we catch ourselves and we got to take a step back and do it, man. So it's like, okay, we're working on something. We're going to catch ourselves. Is positive or negative a thing? Is that real? Is positive or negative something? Is flow state, for me, guys, I'm just going to let all that flow in and out. The further and further I got away from the belief of positive and negative, and the more I just gained proficiency of flowing in and out with everything and not labeling anything as good or bad, it just keeps getting better. I'm not perfect at it. I'm not sitting here saying I'm on any kind of high horse, nothing like that. I just want to share what I've been blessed to experience through the eyes of this avatar and this perception the world calls Jai Raja. This time around, I've met 3 previous versions whilst engaging in the bongos, the drum circles, the elevated frequencies, the tap in, the group manifestation, that's that shit that just gets me going. Okay. Get your deep clearing breath all the way in. Guys, do this one thing with me, okay? First, good morning. Self-design. Good morning, everybody. Get your hands up in the air. Let your ribcage breathe. Feel your sides expand. Relax the shoulders and the shoulder blades. And just blow it out. Come on. Expand your whole stomach area, your whole torso. If it helps you like it does me, widen the nostrils a bit and imagine that life force coming in through the root chakra down here in the rear, the base of the spine, and like it travels to the front and inflates us, and then just float down, shake it out, get some head rolls, some shoulder rolls. Right? touch these two, right? You see that frequently in meditation. It's not just cliche. It actually like drops you into like not drops, it brings, you do it for yourself and see what you find, you know? But I find instant zen from it, as many others have reported, just simply by connecting these right here, right? So, guys, if you're just tuning in, this is Question Everything with Jayaraja, and today, you know, we are live on the visuals on Instagram Live. We've got YouTube Live going on, and of course on WUBI.live, streaming live on the station. You know, man, it is, I'm excited to talk about this today. First, let's get into, you know, I love the Tibetan singing bowls. Let's get into the root chakra. Keep breathing though, just keep flowing, man. Just keep inflating, hold it for a minute, but relaxed, you know. Excuse me. That's nice, huh? That's nice. Making me work for it, huh? Saying, Jayraj, you know, you haven't been spending as much time with me lately. So, we gotta get welcomed back in, right? Thank you. Namaskar. Namaskar. You know, everything's a spirit, right, guys? We're all spirit. This is a calibration tool. The frequency this beautiful Tibetan singing bowl sings at is for the root chakra, which, of course, so for many of our friends who have tuned in before, you know, I love this Tibetan singing bowl because everything starts at the root. Everything in the foundation, our upbringing, is within the root. And by utilizing a combination of clearing exercises such as this here, oh yes. Ooh. Ah yes. Deep clearing exhale with me. Blow your whole stomach to the back. Really push it all. Push it all out of there. Beautiful clearing. Oh, thank you for joining in with me. And shout outs to all you guys. My bro, Self Design, what's good? Yes. And guys, I am right here live in the chat. Your boy J Raj, Jai Raja, here on the YouTube chat. Feel free to join me in the live stream there. Instagram live, message me, whatever. Come drop your comments for me. This is a show. It is my wish for it to be everyone else's show where everyone else enjoys the fuck out of it. Oh yeah. From time to time, there's explicit content, parental advisory, sometimes cautioned, or I guess all the time, just in case. But anyways, yes. Okay. So I want to take it back to the start now because, we've done the What's the Meaning of Life series. You guys followed along with me as we journeyed through getting to study some great influences, great influencers. We got to tap in and we've studied a bunch of Deepak Chopra, Dr. Deepak Chopra together, a lot of his concepts. We've gone into, Tao and a little bit of that. So I think I want to tie up that portion, that series, the Meaning of Life series, Purpose of Life. I want to tie that up by getting feedback from everyone on what is your take on what is the meaning of life. And with your permission, I'd like to make a montage video and, put that out for everyone to watch. I think it'd be really cool to get everyone's input and put that all together, mash that up. And, bing, bang, boom, we all get to tap in together, get to know each other a little bit, and just raise consciousness together and engage more, because especially right now, guys, don't we all need more engagement than ever? Like, we want to feel so close to each other because there's been some distance, right? And it's understandable. But, I'd love to be able to be part of a way that a bunch of people get to tap in together and spread more love throughout inside our communities and everywhere. That's my wish. So with that, I felt like right now would be a good time to bring it back full circle and go into action. We have an opportunity, right? Keep your breathing going. I have to remind myself too sometimes, let it come from center, let your whole self expand, So obviously, there's so many different ways that all of our brothers and sisters around us and all the ecosystems around us on this Mother Earth, beautiful, loving nurturer of a Mother Earth and Father the Sun, the energy source, sire, and her lunacy, of course. It's like, where do we put our efforts? What do we do? Because obviously, like, there's just every which direction, right, that people are inclined. There's always a cause out there, and a lot of them are needing our help, and a lot of us can get behind a lot of the causes that we see out there. So, what right now, is there a way that we can decide, kind of where our causes, where our efforts go? Well, I don't believe that I have everyone's best, answer. I can't directly answer that question for you, right? Because that requires walking through the two shoes that you've been walking in, to have the exact perception from that perception. Right? But I would like to share a little bit of my methodology and, perhaps it can be helpful. That's my wish. and my hope. So I think it comes down to daily routine, okay? Because here's the thing. If all we do, okay, so forgive me, I know that's a little bit presumptive. So let's back up because we question everything. J. Raj got to question everything. So when I've had jobs in the past that I wasn't passionate about, okay? When I've had jobs in the past I wasn't passionate about, and when I allowed the day to day to simply be getting up and going to work, maybe getting coffee on the way, and then going home and just chilling in the evenings, when that was my full scope of how I spent the time, allotted in a 24-hour period after rest, I, I felt like it took me further from who I am exactly, right? So the less that I did that which helps me to feel like I am embracing all of my spirit, let's put it like that, right? Because the activities that we choose to do with these irreplaceable moments, right, that tells us, right, you might agree, hopefully, well, you might agree or not. There's the ego, got to check that, right? That's what builds our innermost likes. That's how we actually become the person and the perception interacting with every other energy in this realm, right, and beyond, is by how we spend our moments. And so by expressing full spirit, right, full self, full expression of self, I found that that was something that was became unlocked once I began doing that which is actually important to me. What do I want to build within myself? What attributes? I had to take a step back and look at it. So specifically, I'm talking about back when I did sales and I got out of sales, and I took some time outside of working, to kind of figure things out. And so I looked back, right? I don't believe in recalling the past to my sheet fell down. I love this sheet. It's like expression of self. So excuse me while I redrape the recliner. Africa roots. My dad's born in Uganda, mom's born in Tanzania, tons of family in Africa. It's like roots and humanity roots. You know what I mean? But anyways, so I don't believe in recalling moments that have us experiencing emotions which, if we allow them, can change our ongoing vibration that we're putting out, the frequency that we're floating around at. So I don't believe in doing that if we can help it. And obviously, when it happens, less and less as we go and work on it, hopefully. But as it happens, obviously, we still give love. I just encourage you to still give the thought love. Thank the self, thank the mind self for producing that thought, because it's bringing up, some other, deal that's like maybe ego trying to protect self-interest, or, something like that. But then we can dig deeper into that and find if there's something that we want to work on about self within that, obviously. I don't know if, I'm kind of rambling, but I think you can follow that. So I did find, though, that when I recalled moments when I felt most empowered, it was when I was in action every period after rest, engaging in a set of activities that make me feel empowered and like at my height, right? So I highly encourage us all to find this, because, let me dig a little deeper with you. So when I was working the sales job and, I was getting away from self. Okay, so it makes sense, right? It's logical. Like, if I'm not spending time doing things that build me up, my true self up, my inner child up, then it goes away from self, because then all the other activities that we engage in, if it's just work and like maybe some shows or this and that, maybe some partying, right? That's all kind of just common stuff. It's not really unique to self-interest, I wouldn't say as much, but that's just my perception. So when it's something further than that, for me, that's when it turned around. So things like getting up each day, and I found like stress within the physical body. This is rooted in science. Like, stress within the physical body manifests like biophysically, right? Biophysiologically, I think is the word. So like we can't even help it. Like if the body is tensed up or needs unlocking, if there's something like pent up in there, it manifests, it comes off. Like we can't help but have it rub off in our vibration. So I found that, okay, when I'm unlocked in the body, that allows me to be empowered in a great way that I want every period after rest, every moment possible. I find that, waking up the mind is great for me. So that means for me, like meditating, the breathing, getting the oxygen and the life force in through that root chakra all the way up through the crown, seeing the aura, visualizing our light. For me, when shortly after rising to a period after rest, this for me does wonders. So I found that that's part of the daily routine. Some journaling, water, lemon. I mean, things like, and again, going back to the body, like stretching, yoga. So I would love to get some input from you guys. If we could get some comments on this video for what you do in your daily routine that helps you to feel empowered, like you can rise up and like you're just unfuckwithable, mind, body, soul, spirit. Is it like dancing? Like for me, like if I'm dancing in the morning, like that's like a really good sign. Like the smiles are coming out, like dancing, having a goofy good time, right? Playful, enjoying the moments more, right? Highly recommend that. Om frequency. So have you felt the first sound of the universe? Aum. 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 Feels incredible. So guys, I absolutely love and appreciate what's been going on with this show and the messages I get, the direct messages, all the love. Thank you so much for tapping in. I would next week, something that I'm going to start brand new for us all next week is I'm going to have a little bit of music in the background, a little bit of soft meditative music going on, so that we can actually have a meditation session together. And it's just easier for that to become more interactive for everyone when there's some soft music in the back and we can all kind of team in together, tap in together. But sending so much love, guys. Please drop comments for me. I would love to talk daily routine. What empowers you? Do you see the impact of having a daily routine? What has that done for you? As you can see, I've actually been eating a little bit this weekend, so I need to get back to the workouts pronto again. But you guys, so much love. Your boy Jaraja. Thank you for tapping in to Question Everything with Jairaj. And everyone, have an amazing weekend. Much love. Peace. Yeah. Tapping in. Tapping in. YouTube. Thank you. Tapping in. Tapping out. WU